Fall has begun, which seems like a good time to look back on the big summer America had. This year's Black Lives Matter protests created new alliances between white Americans and Black Americans. And with these new alliances, we expected a few failures, but what we ended up with is several big, fat, juicy ones. Let's take a look at some now in a segment called
Colossal Failures in Allyship.
June 8th, 2020. A big bunch of congressional Democrats and other members of Congress put on Kente Cloth and kneeled to observe a moment of silence in the Capitol's Emancipation Hall, making us all wish for emancipation, because I took one look at that and was like, get me out of here! They wore Kente Cloth to announce sweeping legislation that aims to increase police accountability. Kente Cloth. Is this a protest or a HBCU graduation? Let's break it down. If you're dressing like a Black person to say, stop killing Black people, I mean, why? Good effort, but were they out of Black Lives Matter t-shirts? Nothing says stop killing Black people like a Black Lives Matter t-shirt. I mean, I love that you're trying, but this ain't it. Turns out playing dress up qualifies as a
Colossal Failure in Allyship.
That was me. I did the voice the whole time. June 2020. Instagram influencers don blackface to support Black Lives Matter. Sorry, can you get this out of here? Bye. No, yuck. Now, again, dressing up like a Black person to show them you care about them is not a thing. But also, how good did it feel to be Black for a minute? Shoot, I know. All of the melanin, none of the oppression, until you leave the house. One dirty look from an old white lady for no reason, and I guarantee you will wipe that makeup off with the quickness. So you tried it, but it turns out Instagram blackface is a
Colossal Failure in Allyship.
August 30th, 2020. The NYPD hosts a basketball tournament for families in their community. Sounds terrifying and I would never go. However, that's not the bad part. The name of the event was Pick Up a Basketball, Not a Gun. Pretty crappy to assume these Black children had guns to put down. You know who needs to put down their guns? Cops. It's like telling a bunch of residents in a Black neighborhood to turn on their body cams. Ooh, note to self, I need a body cam.
Me too.
Also, I saw some footage and a butt ton of the cops were minorities. Now, I'm not saying minority cops don't do dirt, of course they do, but we weren't worried about you. Black people don't look at Black people and go, ah, a Black person, bang, or there would be no mirrors. So if you're gonna try to do good for a neighborhood, don't use a racist Black stereotype for the poster. Sometimes what sounds like good community fun is just a
Colossal Failure.
June 23rd, 2020. At a Trump rally in Arizona, a young student named Reagan Escude stood up at a podium and said the following.
Aunt Jemima was canceled. And if you didn't know, Nancy Green, the original first Aunt Jemima, she was a picture of the American dream. She was a freed slave who went on to be the face of the pancake syrup that we love and have in our pantries today.
You may think that stopping people from getting rid of a Black spokesperson is being a good ally, but that would be
comically incorrect.
The American dream doesn't have slavery in it, you idiot. Also, how condescending. She's the face of pancakes. That's a big achievement for a Black person. You know what you're the face of?
A colossal failure in allyship.
Now, I know being an ally can be tricky. There's stuff on here, I'm kicking it. Now, I know being an ally can be tricky, but you gotta try, even if I make fun of you. So just remember, no blackface, no dress up, no basketball games based on stereotypes, and don't project your racist feelings onto pancakes. If you follow those simple rules, you too can avoid a
Happy shop!